Hello my beautiful pupperoos, my name is Taylor. It is so wonderful seeing you here today. I hope that you're having an incredible day. Today's video is long overdue. I've been meaning to record it for a very long time. I've been tossing it to the side for quite a while, I am not going to lie, but I'm breaking that cycle today. I'm going to be showing you every single mod that I have in my game right now. I organized these mods to make it easier to navigate when you go to download them. You can use the timestamps in the description to jump around if you want to. I also want to add that I'm not going to be going into that much detail when I show you guys the mods. That would just take way too long, but let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first group of mods I'm going to go through are my absolute must-have mods, and the ones that just don't really fit anywhere else. So the first mod is the MC Command Center mod. This is one of the most common mods that simmers use, I would say anyway. This mod just gives you total control over so many different aspects. You can mess around with Sims outfits, careers, relationships, pregnancies, and more. I use it all the time without even thinking about it at this point. It's a serious must-have. Okay, so the second mod is the UI Cheats Extension mod. It allows you to do a variety of cheats just by clicking on one thing instead of typing out the cheat for it in the cheat bar. For example, you can just right click on your Sims household funds and you could just like give your Sims however much more money, or you can literally just like exactly set this amount to your Sims. I'm just gonna set it. There are just so many things you can do with this mod. I highly recommend this mod if you're not opposed to a little cheating. I use the Control Any Sim mod a lot, especially for the like behind the scenes of recording my videos. It allows you to control any Sim in the game, regardless of whether or not they are in your household. You can make these Sims playable without having to go into manage worlds and going into their household. The next mod is the Teleport Any Sim mod. This mod adds a statue into the game that you just place anywhere on your lot, and it allows you to do two different things. You can teleport a Sim, which will just teleport a Sim that's already nearby to the statue. Or you can summon a Sim, which will allow you to teleport any Sim in the entire like Sims world, regardless of whether or not they are nearby. This mod is required for the Pose Player mod to work. The Pose Player mod allows you to download custom poses or animations and make your Sims pose pretty for pictures and screenshots. I use it a lot for thumbnails and stuff. It's just really nice. The No Intro mod basically just removes the little intro when you first start up the game. I don't know if it actually makes your game start up faster, but I think it does. Especially because it always used to lag a little bit before when trying to play the intro, so if you want your game to start up faster, I'd give it a shot. No harm in just trying it out, right? The Better Exceptions mod isn't really a gameplay mod, but it is still an absolute must-have if you use a lot of mods in your game. Mods have a tendency to cause issues sometimes, especially if they are outdated or if you're using certain mods together that may not actually be compatible with each other. This mod just makes it much easier to track down the issue that caused the error, so you can fix the issue and your game. This next mod is so important for your personal security and safety overall that if you are only to download one off of this list, I would strongly recommend it was this one. It is the Mod Guard by Twisted Mexi. There have been some mods that were hacked and updated with malware. This mod pretty much just defends against that. Obviously, it isn't 100% reliable, so you should still be careful when downloading mods, but it is still so important to have this safety net. The Simulation Lag Fix mod is a mod that alters the game's time speed so that sim autonomy does not cause massive simulation lag. I think it helps minimize lag, but I couldn't tell you anything else about it, I'm not gonna lie. I am not smart enough to know the details. The Always Testing Cheats mod just eliminates the need to open the cheat bar and input testing cheats true or whatever every time you want to use cheats. This mod does that for you. My final must-have mod is the Simulation Unclogger mod. It's a timeline unclogger that helps the simulation to not freeze completely. It works to prevent Sims from getting stuck after completing one interaction. While my game still struggles occasionally, it's a massive improvement. Alright, moving on to my Realism mods. My first one is my CAS background. I actually created this one myself. So it's just a default replacement that changes your CAS background to this plain blue color. The stand still in CAS mod prohibits your Sims from doing their annoying animations while you're trying to customize them. It's so much easier to create them when they aren't being annoying. The always full edit mode mod eliminates the need to type out the full edit mode cheat in the cheat bar. It's just on automatically. The more columns in CAS mod allows you to have up to 5 columns in Realism. The more traits in CAS mod pretty much just adds more trait slots for your Sims. It adds some for every age, and it just allows your Sims to have a bit more personality. I love it. I spend a lot of time in The Sims 4 Realism, and some of the randomized outfits literally drove me insane. The no makeup and no accessories on randomized Sims mod helps to improve their randomized outfits. It obviously disables makeup and accessories, as the name suggests, but it also disallows tattoos and hats to show up on any randomized Sim. It also works for any randomly generated townies in-game, which is a plus. The CAS lighting overhaul mod changes how lighting works in Realism. There are a few different options, you can choose whatever one you like best, but I like the spotlight neutral lighting. All of the options just make CAS look so much better. Okay, so moving on to my build and buy mods. The first one is called Better Build Buy. It just makes build and buy so much better. I know, wild, but it adds so many different features. My favorite is the ability to click on the little like squiggly, I don't know what it's called. Click on a certain button and you can expand the menu and look at more objects at once. It just makes it easier to find stuff. You can also like organize the debug. You can move objects on and off with literally the click of a button, but it's amazing and I highly recommend. Okay, so the next one isn't really like a build or buy mode mod, but like I just put it here because, well, I don't know why, I just did. Don't question me, I don't have an answer. But it's the packing crates mod. I guess I put it in here because it's like an object. I don't know. It basically just adds a functional object to your game that you can put any object inside of, as if you're packing your stuff to move out or whatever. That's what I use it for personally. I use it for when my Sims move out and I want to bring some stuff with them that you can't just like put in your Sims inventory normally. You can literally add anything. It's amazing. The live drag mod allows you to move objects without going into build mode. It's just really nice not having to wait for build mode to load, and especially because sometimes build mode like breaks my game and then it just lags and it's annoying. So this is like a definite must-have for me. So I don't really consider traits and aspirations as mods really, but I wanted to include them in this video because this is my channel and I can do what I want. There are a lot of custom aspirations and traits in my game, and I've gotten like lots of questions about them in the past, so here we are. I'm not gonna sit here and read them all off to you, but you can just see all of the ones here. Just check out the list on the PDF of download links if you're interested. So following the traits are my like appearance related mods. All of these mods change how the game looks in one way or another. The first one isn't really a mod, but the main thing that I use to change how bright my game is reshade. I'm not going to go through the details here, I just wanted to say that I don't use a preset that someone else uploaded. I guess I created my own. I literally have 2 things here, like it's the most simple thing in the world. If you want to download my preset, it will be linked in the PDF, but again, like it's so simple, like it barely even does anything. It's just very subtle, like vibrance, I don't know. The cube map remover replaces the cube maps or certain textures game developers use. I don't totally understand this, like the science behind it, but like, I don't know, I think my game looks pretty with it downloaded, so whatever. Out of the Dark is an indoor lighting mod that removes the weird blue tint, it makes shadows softer, it just helps everything blend together more and make it look better, especially like dark areas in your Sims homes. It makes dark areas of your house or whatever look so much better. The blob remover mod removes the blob in Realism that ruins so many custom backgrounds. Without it, my background here would be ruined by a silly blob thingy at my Sims feet. Into the Light is a lighting mod that gives Sims a softer look. It helps your Sims look more alive with more faithful colors. It pairs really well with the Out of the Dark mod, so I recommend having both in your game. The No Blur in Distant mod does exactly that. It removes the blur in the distance of the worlds. I think the game just looks so much better this way. Count how many times I said better in this section alone, hello. But I mean, look at that, so much better. So next up are all of my custom careers. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but like I have journalism, models, pharmacist. I have so many custom careers. Just check out the list on the PDF for all of the ones that I have in my game. Moving on to my like realistic mod section. There's only 3 here, so I probably should have just put them in another section, but I don't want to edit the PDF again. I already changed it once because I took so long to make this video. It originally said February, not March. Anyway, the first mod is the Healthcare Redux mod. This mod adds healthcare, new injuries, allergies, health insurance. It adds so much. Your Sims can go to the doctor, get vaccinated, donate blood, go to a therapist. It's amazing. The SimCity Loans mod allows your Sims to apply for loans from the SimCity Bank. You can get loans up to 500,000 simoleons. But you have to make sure that your Sim pays them back, or else they'll get certain buffs and a late fee will be deducted from the household funds. The Visible Hidden Needs mod adds thirst, oral hygiene, and hands hygiene to your game. If you don't take care of these needs, there will be consequences. For example, if your Sim doesn't drink enough water, they'll get dazed and literally collapse from dehydration. Now on to the pregnancy and relationship related mods in my game. So the first one is the First Impressions mod. This mod gives your Sims a first impression of another Sim when they first meet them. They show up in that Sim's profile, and I use them to help decide my Sim's relationships. The Relationship and Pregnancy Overhaul mod is a highly customizable mod with many different features related to relationships and pregnancy. I know, who saw that one coming? Some of the features include pregnancy and family preferences, teen pregnancy, jealousy and cheating, adoption. It adds so much gameplay. The More Kisses mod is one of my favorites simply because I think it's so freaking cute. This mod just adds a bunch of new kissing animations that I absolutely love. I think some of them are so good for storytelling too, like this hesitation and a kiss. I love this mod so much, except he's holding an umbrella and it's ruining it because she's supposed to be like grabbing his arm and oh my god. Okay, it's still really cute though. I mean, come on, hello, this could be like a forbidden love kind of story or something. I don't know. It's just so freaking cute. Hello. The Set Family Relationships mod allows you to set your Sims' relationships. You can set Sims as cousins, uncles, aunts, grandchildren, grandparents, so many things. Son-in-law, step-parent. I use it a lot for like setting up videos and like setting up a family behind the scenes. I used it a lot for my single mom series that I have going on right now. Which, by the way, I'm going to be leaving a link to watch that series in the eye in the corner. So please make sure to check that out if you're into Let's Plays. No matter how close your Sims are, family members and friends alike complain about your Sims being quote-unquote inappropriate for doing the most normal things at their house. It drove me insane, so I'm so glad that I found the No Inappropriate Family and Friends mod. With this mod, your Sims can shower, cook, and sleep over at another Sim's house without the other Sim getting upset. Kiara Sims 4 Mods has a collection of romance interactions that are just so amazing and cute, and I love them. Some of the interactions include tell to leap into arms, discuss having a baby, discuss relationship status, and so much more. It's fully customizable, so you can pick and choose exactly which interactions you want in your game. The Autonomous First Kiss mod is pretty straightforward. It allows NPC Sims to autonomously do the first kiss interaction without you having to tell them to. The More Best Friends mod allows your Sims to have more than one best friend, which I think is much more realistic than just the one. I always hated that my Sims could only have one, so this mod is amazing. The autonomous Go Steady and Propose mod allows Sims to autonomously ask to be boyfriend or girlfriend and also autonomously propose to Sims. The Bed Cuddle mod is easily one of my favorites. It just adds an animation that allows your Sims with a romantic relationship to cuddle in bed while they sleep. It's so freaking cute, it literally makes me want to cry sometimes. I mean, look at them. The Cute Romance mod adds some more romantic interactions and animations. Some include cuddle from behind, bed makeout, an intense kiss, and a few others. It's so cute. So next up are all of my mods related to toddlers, kids, or teenagers. The first one is a customizable after-school activities mod. There are many different files to download that add more after-school activities for your kids and teens. There's a cheerleader club, a dance club, ballet club, and more. The Character Values Overhaul mod changes the character value system that comes with the Parenthood pack. It changes how traits impact character values when a sim is first created, or when they age up. It just adds more to your Sims. The Teen Stories and Activities mod is one that I just recently downloaded, but it's quickly become a favorite of mine. It adds over 15 rabbit hole activities that your teens can go to. But on top of that, it adds a system where your teens can ask permission to do all these things, but if they go anyway without getting permission or being told no, they can get in trouble. Kwai Stacy's Education Bundle has a few different features you can choose to download. I use it for the Smarter Homework, which allows your Sims to build skills while doing homework. The Teenage Interaction Reactions mod adds new moodlets, notifications, and sentiments to some of the interactions for teenagers in the game. It just adds more to these interactions. The More Traumatic Divorce for Children mod makes kids and teens have more realistic reactions to their parents' divorce. They'll become sad and actually remain upset for a while. The Teens Jump to University mod allows your teen Sims to go to university. While they are at school, there's a chance that your high school student will get a pop-up offering them to enroll in university. The Toddlers at Parks mod lets toddlers spawn at parks. They'll spawn with a parent and just play around in the park to make the lot seem more lively. The Meaningful Stories mod redesigns the mood and emotion systems of The Sims 4 and makes them much more realistic and, well, meaningful. Emotions last longer and make your Sims' lives more interesting. Another mood-related mod is the Moods Matter mod. It focuses especially on negative moods and the influence they have on your Sims' lives. With this mod, moods will have an impact on how well your Sims do at work or school, how fast they complete tasks, and more. The Walk Normal mod disables the different walk styles in games so your Sims walk normal. I mainly use this mod because you can switch out the animation, so now when your Sims have to use the bathroom like really badly, they will jog to the toilet instead of doing that stupid slow walk that takes so long that they pee on the floor right in front of the toilet. This next mod is amazing. It's the Wonderful Whims mod. It's a mod that adds a variety of social, relationship, and pregnancy enhancements. It adds an attractiveness system, which is what I primarily use it for, menstrual cycles, birth control, and more. And it's all super customizable. You can disable or enable whatever you want. Like, you can make the mod exactly what you want. Zero Sims 4 mods has a variety of autonomy mods that just improves how the Sims autonomy works. There are over 20 different specific things that this mod covers. I only use a few of them, like I use the file that changes how much Sims autonomously use the bar. I recommend looking at all of the different options that they have. Kiara Sims 4 Mod's Social Interaction Pack adds many new social interactions for your Sims. Again, you can pick and choose what ones you want specifically. Some of them include Can I Have Some Money, Chat About Celebrities, Compliment Personality, and more. I always hated when my Sims randomly stopped what they were doing just to stand still and react to their environment. The Better Reactions mod adds an animation that allows your Sims to react to their environment while still walking. It also affects the animations related to the Sims' mood, motives, and thermostat if you own the Seasons expansion pack. The Life Decider mod allows you to randomly generate your Sims' skills, career, income, friendships, enemies, and a bonus trait. I use it a lot to decide some of my Sims' storylines and, well, lives, when I just need a little help. The Better Autonomy mod alters Sims' autonomous behavior to be more productive. Instead of choosing to watch TV, play games, and other things like that, they will be more likely to clean, work, and socialize. I absolutely love this next one. I mean, I love all of them, but you know. This is the Talents and Weaknesses mod. Basically, this mod makes your Sims good and bad at certain things. You can pick to have them auto-assigned, or you can pick and choose them for your Sim if you'd prefer. This mod can just make building certain skills easier or harder depending on what the Sim is good at. Okay, so moving on to my final section of mods, the just other random ones that didn't fit anywhere else. Okay, so the first one is the Random Texts and Calls mod. It adds a variety of random text messages and phone calls from NPCs that just make your Sim's relationships feel more alive. Your Sim can get calls from their parents, friends, lovers, and some strangers. The next mod adds an interaction to all stoves that allow you to ask another Sim to cook, bake, grill, or mix a drink for you. It's called Ask to Cook, Bake, or Grill. You can ask Sims to cook gourmet food, cook experimental, or cook pet food on top of the regular options. It all just depends on the cooking level. The Live-In Services mod allows you to hire live-in nannies, maids, gardeners, or ranch hands. All you have to do is hire them and assign them a bed so they can sleep, and you're all set. The Sunrise Alarm Clock mod is a super simple mod that adds a functional alarm clock. You can set an alarm based off of your Sim's work schedule, based on the sunrise, or just off of a specific time that you set. I absolutely hate it when I find a super cute bed, but it makes my Sims uncomfortable because the comfort level is low, or whatever. The All Beds Give Same Energy, Comfort, and Stress Relief mod eliminates that problem. Your Sims will never wake up complaining about their bed again. With the Career Tones mod, when your Sims are at work or school, they can socialize, gain fun, and meet more Sims faster while gaining performance. The Choose Leftovers mod is a pretty small mod that I absolutely adore. Instead of letting Sims randomly choose a leftover, a pop-up menu will appear showing all of the leftovers in the fridge, and you can choose what one you want your Sim to eat. The Cupcake Factory or machine, or whatever it's called, literally makes me so mad just looking at it. Like, that is so ugly. So I downloaded the Cupcake Machine to Oven mod. It allows your Sims to bake cupcakes just using an oven, you know, like as you do in real life. I love my game most when my world feels alive. The No Empty Venues When Arriving mod attempts to solve the issue of empty lots by spawning in NPC Sims. It just makes the world more lively. You'll hardly visit an empty venue again, which I love. The Family Matters mod adds a positive moodlet from sharing big news to not only the significant other, but to siblings as well. It's a little thing, but it's so freaking cute. I always randomly find Sims standing at my door awkwardly, without me even knowing they were there, or like when they got there, they could have been standing there all night for all I know. I don't know. The Door Knock Notification mod adds a sound and a text notification whenever a Sim stops by, so you'll never miss a visitor. With the Morning Routine mod, your Sims will autonomously perform actions when they first wake up. They may get dressed, brush their teeth, eat breakfast, and a few other things. I just think it's quite cute and realistic. I feel a bit dumb explaining some of these mods because of how the name of some of them are just like, they're so straightforward. The Always Wear a Towel After Shower and Bath mod is no exception. Instead of your Sims changing into their clothes, they will change into a towel. It's a very, very small thing, but I don't know, I think it adds a little realism, and I don't know, I like it. I like my game to be challenging, so when I came across the Harder Job mod, I just had to download it. It literally just makes it harder for your Sims to succeed at their job, and I kind of love it. I don't have fun in The Sims unless my Sims are just struggling in some way, so it's right up my alley, honestly. The Longer Parties and More Guests mod is very straightforward. It doesn't just make your parties longer and let you have more guests, it also allows you to invite any guest, even if your Sim doesn't know them. You can customize it and only download what you want, so I actually only use the invite any guest aspect of it in my game. Little Miss Sam's food delivery service adds more options to order food. You can order food as a single, family, or party size, and you can pretty much order any food in the game, which is so much more realistic in my opinion. If you own the Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack, you may be interested in the Better Butlers mod. It's a mod that adjusts the butler's behavior and also just allows you to hire more butlers. The mod basically makes butlers more likely to clean, repair, and take care of kids. If you've ever wanted your Sims to run an at-home business, they can with the Live-In Business mod. You can have a live-in cafe if you have the get-together pack, a vet clinic if you have cats and dogs, or a club, bar, daycare, or gym. If you play with clubs, holidays, lifestyle brands, or SimTuber avatars, you may be interested in the next mod. The More Selectable Icons mod adds more than 1,500 icons for you to choose from. It contains icons from all the packs from base game to high school years. The Island Event Notifications mod gives you notifications about when island events start with Island Living. Before I had this mod, I didn't even know the events existed in the first place. This mod is super simple, but it's so necessary for me. Okay, so we are finally to the last mod that I have installed in my game right now, the Build Skills with Earbuds mod. Your Sims can listen to podcasts or audiobooks using the earbuds, and they will build their skills as they do. While there isn't an option for every single skill right now, there are still so many skills to choose from. Okay guys, if you made it this far into the video, I seriously have so much respect for you, honestly. Let me know what your personal favorite mods are. If you have some to recommend to me that I just didn't say in this video, I am all ears. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so you never miss another video. I love you all so much. Bye guys!